Hey people, I'm going to show you how to quickly turn some nasty pallet wood into some fancy CNC carved rustic style table names. So, the work office Christmas party was coming up shortly, and somehow I agreed to do some table names for them, and also for free. Now you know the old project triangle, cheap, fast, good. You can pick just two. So, deadline looming, and to keep costs low, I opted to use some old pallet wood I had taking up space. Now, onto the design. My go-to choice of design software is always Vectric Aspire. It's extremely overkill for something like this, it should be said. It's got amazing features like 3D modelling, sculpting, relief carving, segmentation, even life effect creation. A project like this, their much cheaper software VCarve would have worked just as well. But use what you know. Just pop in the size of what I'm cutting. I decided to do 3 of these at a time. Slap on some text. Times New Roman works really well as a carving font in my opinion. Brilliant names by the way, 16 tables worth, ranging from naughty elves all the way up to eggnog heroes. Marvellous. Create a toolpath with my 90-degree VCarve bit and save the G-code to be sent to my Workbee CNC. While this is cutting, let's have a quick chat about project costs. You should always be aware of your project costs. It would be a mistake to think that this project didn't actually cost me anything. Yes, pallet wood is more often than not free, but there's the wear and tear on your machines, consumables like tooling. I mean, these CNC bits ain't cheap, you know. Sandpaper, paint, finish, it all adds up to electricity, heating, and then of course there's your time. All the while you're doing a free project like this, that's valuable time that you could have been working on making actual money. Gotta factor it in. In this instance, I was fully aware of all the costs and happy to do the table names free of charge, as I loved the company I was working for. They were good people. Right, with the signs done, I chopped them down to size with my miter saw and removed any fuzzies with an old toothbrush. Toothbrushes are perfect for this sort of thing, by the way. Rigid enough to get all that fluff out, but not so hard as to hurt the wood. Probably why they work so well on teeth. Now, the messy bit. A good single coat of black spray paint all over the wood. If you wanted a less messy, a less wasteful job, you could use a mask over the wood so it just covers the exposed bits. I'm doing this quick and dirty though. Once the paint is dried, I used my Works orbital sander and some low grit sanding discs to remove the paint, revealing the text in black and with the paint seeping into the grain, giving it a nice rustic aesthetic. Of course, they don't stand up on their own, so I grabbed some more scrap wood and I used my trim router to carve a channel down the middle. 2 passes just to get the channel the same width as the thickness of the table name plaques. Chop them up into sections with the miter saw. And a light sand just to get the edge off enough so not to give anybody any splinters. Don't they look wonderful? And they went down a treat at the party too. Okay, I hate them, but I guarantee you could charge the earth for them if you listed them on Etsy as a hand-finished artisanal rustic wedding table placard made with reclaimed timber. Plus, they were quick to make and cheap, and people will buy any old crap. So if you found this video helpful, please tickle that like button and consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. Hit that notification bell too, why not? Speaking of content like this, why not check out this video here for some more CNC projects? Off you go then. Toodle pip. Toodle pip.